What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Friday night's Anfield Agenda late night news roundup. Over the course of this video, we're going to be giving you some news on a developing story around interest in Liverpool striker Darwin Nunez from two Premier League clubs. We're also going to give you the latest on the futures of the likes of Koumas. We're going to be speaking about Liverpool's very serious interest in Alexander Isak and a couple of other interesting bits and pieces. As always though, we do want to know your thoughts, so feel free to let us know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, but most importantly, we'd love you to hit that subscribe button. Also, want to remind you guys about our end of season party that's on sale right now. Anfield Agenda's full team will be at the Hot Water Comedy Club May 28th for an all ages event. Tickets are priced at just £20 and you can get them from the link in the description of this video. Why not join us to celebrate what is going to be a monumental season for Arne Slot and the boys? Right, let's get into the news. So, Koumas. I was doing my research earlier on, looking into some of the fringe players that Liverpool have out on loan, and something caught my eye in the Echo. They were speaking about Koumas and his future, and this is what they had to say. The 19-year-old forward has 6 goals and 3 assists, although Stoke are in danger of being dragged into a relegation battle following a run of poor form. But it was the next line that I found very interesting. Koumas has recently been linked with interest from promotion chasing Sheffield United. So I wonder, what do you guys think about this one? Do you think that Koumas should be kept around at Liverpool? Maybe if he's to go to Sheffield United on loan for a season? Or do you think that maybe Liverpool should cash in if Chris Wilder's side really do want to bring in Koumas? Obviously, they're looking like they're going to come up from the Championship. So I just thought I'd bring it to your attention, of course, ask you guys for your thoughts on it. Now, TBR Football have come up with a story that it's interesting, and again I wanted to know your thoughts on it. It's around Liverpool being prepared to break their transfer record to sign Alexander Isak from Newcastle. But also, they say that Joe Gomez, Jarell Quansah, Harvey Elliott and Ben Doak could all be offered in a swap deal to bring his price down. Now, I don't know if they mean all of them will be offered or they're all open to being offered. So, let's say Newcastle wanted 2 players. Would they pick Gomez, Quansah, Elliott and Doak? A lot of people would say, fair enough, but I really don't think or don't know if Liverpool have any interest in moving on Jarell Quansah. Joe Gomez situation's always been one that's been up in the air in recent years, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that Arne Slot truly believes Jarell Quansah is a Liverpool player for the future? Because this interest from Newcastle hasn't gone away. Yes, the Anthony Gordon situation and his new contract means Liverpool probably won't go back there. But Newcastle have been reported as still having an interest in Jarell Quansah. And if Liverpool really wanted to get Isak and there was no other way, do you think Arne Slot would sacrifice him? I'm unsure, but I want to know what you guys think about it. So feel free to let me know in the comments. Right, next up, let's move to Trent for a little bit. Because a story coming out of Relevo today said that Real Madrid have been working on Trent Alexander-Arnold signing for 2 years. They say they expressed their interest to go for the player in 2023. And here's the key bit from their claim. And I must stress, it is just a claim. As long as he didn't renew with Liverpool. Trent kept his end of the deal, and now it's a matter of time before he becomes a Real Madrid player. I hope that this isn't the case. I hope that this wasn't in the works for 2 years and that Trent was running down his deal. We may never know, but again, this is the type of negative undermining of Liverpool headline that's been allowed to develop because of the way everybody stayed silent on this situation. But we'll see very quickly what's going to happen. It looks very much like he is going to move on. And looking at replacements, well, of course, we've mentioned Jeremy Frimpong. We've discussed him many times. One more name that's coming to the mix today, though, is Tino Livramento of Newcastle. Give Me Sports say that Liverpool are interested in signing Newcastle right-back Tino Livramento this summer as a replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Kind of got me thinking, what would you guys think would be the best fit for right-back? So, throwing some names out there. Nico Williams, our former right-back who's at Forest. His name was mentioned to me, not by a journalist, but mentioned to me as somebody who a fan thinks we should look at. So, let's throw his name into the conversation. Tino Livramento, Frimpong. Or do you think there's another name in the mix somewhere that Liverpool are looking at? Very much interested to know who your first choice would be. I've got to be honest, I would probably rather Livramento over Frimpong. I think Frimpong is far more achievable to get. But if you're asking me to pick one, I've been very impressed with Tino Livramento since he's gone to Newcastle, particularly when he's played against us. So for me, I'd love this story to be true, but I do have some doubts about it because I don't think Eddie Howe and Newcastle are going to want to lose their players. And this brings me to the final story, and the one that I mentioned at the start of this video, around the future of Darwin Nunez. A report today come out to say that Team Talk report that Nottingham Forest and Newcastle have an interest in signing Liverpool forward Darwin Nunez. Now, with Newcastle, you mean your mind's probably gone right where my mind's going now, yeah? That if they really do want Darwin and we want Isak, surely there would be a way that we could try to make that happen. What we don't know in this situation is what Darwin Nunez wants. Does he want to get away from English football? Does he want to go over to Saudi? We know that there's going to be offers coming in from the Saudi Pro League. Or has he got eyes somewhere like Atletico Madrid? What we want as Liverpool fans, obviously, is the best outcome for the club that brings in the most amount of money and gives Liverpool the best opportunity to go out there and bring in whoever Arne Slot wants. I can't see Nottingham Forest being the club for Darwin. I mean, they could be in the Champions League next season. They're in the box seat to do that, but I don't know. It's a weird one. The Newcastle stuff, look, they were interested in Darwin and Eketike, excuse my pronunciation of his name. I know I keep getting it wrong, so let's just call him Hugo. Maybe they do like the idea of Darwin Nunez. I don't know. It would be an interesting one. And also, I want to ask you guys what you think the valuation should be for Darwin Nunez. There's probably two prices here, right? One if he goes to the Saudi Pro League, and one if he goes anywhere else. And for me, if we got £50 million upwards, I think we'd be doing relatively well out of this. I know we paid a lot more for him, but maybe Saudi Pro League, he can throw another 10-15 million on top of that. But I don't know. I think we're going to be taking a loss on this one. But I want to know, do you put much faith in this reporting from Team Talk that Nottingham Forest and Newcastle both are interested in signing Darwin Nunez? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Tomorrow, what have we got coming up? Well, I'll be 4 o'clock with another news video. 8:30, a little bit earlier tomorrow night for the late night agenda, where we'll go through all of the news, of course, looking ahead then to the game against Everton, the Merseyside derby coming up on Wednesday. Also coming up, we're going to have the Premier League predictions video. That's going to be coming out on Sunday, and then I'll have the Everton preview recorded and ready to go to come out on Monday morning. So again, appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts on the subject we spoke about in the comment section. Drop a like on this video if you've enjoyed it, which I certainly hope you have. And again, thank you for your continued support of the channel. It means a lot to us that you show up, you support us, you comment, you like the videos. We wouldn't be able to do it without you. So thank you, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. Remember, we don't play till Wednesday, but we're nearly there. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.